Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the second part, as you know. So if you are thinking about to caricature someone's behavior and the qualities he has, but we don't know, we don't have any alternatives and the options and any ideas to what the copy and to caricature someone's behavior, as he has. But one thing we have to remember that nothing is complicated and that kind of thing are ahead of us. We just have to take all the things as as really simple, so if you go through all here through this way, in that case we can achieve all these things in our life. So that's really matters in life. So something is really how if you can discern, in that case people come to say you can what you have the abilities and you're so excellent and intelligent. But most of the time no one can invite all the things in their life. But even in that case, we just have to stay calm, positive, and really how. Uh, if we have the ability to endure, to tolerate in anything in our life, in that case, that will be really appreciating for us and for other people. But nobody is thinking about it. They're just what if you come to ruminate even a little bit, think about your life and your about someone's journey, whatever they are thinking and they are ruminating in their life. But that is really matters. We have to think about if anything is actually we can amplify in reality and practically go through this way instead only saying it in words or anything like that. In that case we can go ahead and that will be our journey, and we are actually over here to work and to direct you towards your positive journey, and your positive flow will occur in your life. So that's really matters. So it can be really axiomatic, the whatever I'm saying and whatever I'm saying over here. But most of the thing can be, so it doesn't matter whatever you are doing in your life, but it really matters that you have to work for your goal, for your future and career. So if you are actually working over it, in that case you can able to get anything in your life, and that's really matters. So I'm talking about the epistemic what epistemic things over here. So if you are thinking that it is so really how noticeable, and we have to get all this in our life, in that case you can just learn in through me, through the channel, as you know the name, whatever is here. I don't remember. But one thing we have to remember that even that is really, so all the things I'm talking about empiristic things. So you just so all these things are really practical, and we have to actually even only saying and over here is not enough for your progress. The one thing is, remember, you have to remember that we have to amplify and apply all this thing into reality. Only in that case we can go ahead, and that's will be really top. That's gonna be a turning point of your life. So that's it. One thing that you don't have to do in your life, that you don't have to consider and a lot of people are considering themselves as like they can't do anything, and only negative what uh eyesight or that kind of scenes and mentalities they have, so they are not moving ahead. And they can, because if they have that kind of what uh, perception and perspectives, viewpoints, opinion towards themselves, even themselves, then how they can move forward. And they always feel like falling in dilemma perilous way and whatever they have, but we mustn't have to recognize ourselves that we can't do anything and we are nothing ahead of other people. So if you are actually considering yourself in this way, in that case you're gonna fail. So that doesn't matter, brother. We have to suffer what we must have to sometimes we can subvert something if something is against what positivity or something like that. But we mustn't have to subvert, a lot of things are here we can distill, and what we can evoke that, if that is really how appreciating and really how we have we're talking about the people who is anodine or something like that, not the people who is really arrogant or something like that. So what I have to do with over here, that we mustn't have to feel and we mustn't have to take even a little bit thing in a negative way. We just have to leave all the things if there is a negative thing ahead of you by saying it's not anymore made for me. You just have to go ahead and what you have to be an anodine person. And if your mentality and your character is like how auspicious, in that case that shows that you can work for your career, and that's really matters, man. So if you are thinking that your appreciation symptoms doesn't matter for your progress, in that case what kind of auspicious things you can get in your life? you know if you are cavalier, person, in that case, that that is really appreciating point, and is really how a respectful thing for your progress. But one thing we have to remember that if you are just thinking about other people and you are not even working for your progress, and you are just how if we see person, in that case people come to say what a person is this, not even working for the progress and for career, and just wasting his time, and what is this happening in their life, and what he's actually doing in their life. He's not even doing anything in his life, but he come to what uh, motivate or inspire for further a journey ahead. So in this case we come to say it's not a good science for your progress. We have to work for our progress, and in that, only in that case, that everything matters. But most of the people come to say what we can achieve anything in our life, and they feel like it's really tedious and hideous, and how can we move forward? And we feel like we're actually falling in trouble, and people will say that we cannot do anything over our career, you know. But it is really decay. We have to decay in our life. So if you can, even you're perilous and that kind of way and conditions are ahead of you, and you couldn't control yourself, and you just you came to fail in that way, nobody will care about you, man. But one thing you have to remember that you are not only that kind of persons, and a lot of people are here to be like you, but most of the people can't follow that level of discipline, and they come to what compare themselves with other people, and who are actually who have embraced each and everything in their life. So most of the people are, I know, I have the experience a little bit, and I'm actually seeing other people, but a lot of people are comparing and judging other people as their biological structure, that kind of, you know. So, but that doesn't matter, man. If you are actually living in a peaceful environment and you have the peace, so in that way, a man don't need anything except the food and the peace, inner peace, and anything, not anything. Only these things are enough to live. But people are here spreading fake things over people among the people, and they are diverting towards negativity. So the real, all of these things that other people are saying over it, over the topic, anything, that is only myth, guys. You have to remember that you have to hard work. You just need peace to live a life, and that's enough. And always, if you are a son, the son, you as your responsibility and the duties that you have to fulfill all the what uh, needs and the fundamental, and that any kind of needs for your family, for your parents, family includes each and everything. So even for your partner, you have to fulfill each and everything. So that is your you have to keep it in what priority. So if you can, in that case you are not a good son. So if you can what allege all these things, you know not we are not talking about hit, we are talking about to like, we have to allege that can we mustn't have to allege over anyone's property, but we must have to what hard work, and we have to earn a lot of money with our own energy. And ultimate truth is our life that what we mustn't have to back anyone. If we come to back, in that case they feel like they are in a prison, and they feel like I'm imprisoned somewhere. So we mustn't have to, we have to if we come to detain any person, then they will feel like it's not good. So we must